Welcome to Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, a unique and special environment in college football. This crowd coming together to make up the 12th man, trying to make it very difficult for any opponent. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Aggies will kick this deep to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Makes a quick grab. And the defense brings him down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Finds his man. It's Walters. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He hands it off from the gun. Finding some room at the 25. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. The Blue Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Now, someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
When the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Now, crucial 3rd down and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on 4th down. Let's see what the decision is.
And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff heading left. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 43. That's enough for a first down.
I'll tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Ferguson. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down here to 31.
Boy, a huge play here from Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently. Going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Aggies.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. And he's going to float this one to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. The quarterback's got it on the option. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Well, this is exactly the way this play should look like when it's run properly. The handoff to the inside is taken away, as is the pitch man. So the quarterback makes a perfect decision, keeps it, sprints downfield for a nice, solid gain.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First and goal, handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rusher. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the left. Finding some room at the 25. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, A&M.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Secondary backed up off the ball now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Staley. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. An empty backfield on 2nd and short. Down he goes. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team the fourth down.
Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. Back to throw. It's Ferguson. Caught quickly. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this fourth down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. The pass is intercepted. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense. Blue Devils offense heads back out into the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Trying to extend the play. Using his legs here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket. Decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
He's escaping the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result,
got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Still no answer for this offense. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that previous play. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Harris. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Makes the grab. It's Staley. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. No press here. The defense backing away. Nice grab. It's Staley. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Looks left and finds his target there. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Catch is made down the middle. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. One more play before they head to the locker room. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Who missed it? Field goal, no good. After the miss, it's still an 18-point lead. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Blue Devils will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. We get the 2nd half started with the running play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. And now the running back's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these third downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on 4th down?
And the Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. Fair catch made at the 35. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for the wideout. It's caught, but out of bounds, so incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down to the 46. Good enough for a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Blue Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
This one will be fair caught. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. And now the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
He'll pitch it. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. 1st and 10 now for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Launching downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And now they run the draw play. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Grab near the sticks. It's Walters. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Texas A&M. And 28-3.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
They've converted both third down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Back to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Walters. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Pressure is coming, and he'll be brought down. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Brings up second down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Minimum gain brought down short of the marker. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on third down. And is intercepted. Not much on the return. Tackle at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. To the air, it's Ferguson. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the 1st down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the toss play now, running left. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll test the right side here. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on 3rd and long.
Number 11, on to punt it away.
So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.